Morning, guys. March, I believe it's like the 16th. It's Sunday. This wheat looks pretty fair. In the camera, it looks a little thin. Obviously, we got a little mist spot there. But there's 159 acres on this one. Bob's down there. Brought the tender this morning because our streamers, as I was telling you guys the other day, are too small, too big. One of each. So we're putting water with our 32 in order to be able to run more gallons and slow the sprayer down. Running about 10 mile an hour. This ground's a little bit rough. This quarter's new to us. We had corn on it, and then this is wheat after corn. So I filled some ditches down through here last fall, some real bad ones, but they sprayed it like 3 different directions. It had cotton on it before we got it, and they sprayed it north and south. They sprayed it east and west. They sprayed it at an angle. So there's tons of tracks off these hills where water's run down through there. Kind of creates us a problem, especially being no-till. So we'll probably have to do something with it. It'll go back to beans after the wheat. We may use a harrow, that 50-foot harrow that I used the other day. We may just try to drag it down just to smooth some of it up. But anyway, new camera. We'll see how this works. Hopefully it's doing a good job, taking a good picture. At least I can zoom in now. See, there's a wash. It's 2 days after that fire, and this is the first day we've not had any major wind. Yesterday wasn't as bad as the day of the fire. Wichita said they recorded a 71 mile an hour gust that day. And I was quoting you guys, excuse me, I was quoting you guys 60 plus, and that wasn't a stretch at all. This morning there's literally, I can't find it in the camera. Minimal, if any, breeze at all. So we are going to run. It's one of my grandson's birthday today. We've got a party for him about 3 o'clock. Obviously I have to leave before that. So we're going to try to get, we got 2 semi-loads of fertilizer. We've got actually just not quite 2 loads we'd like to get off today, but got really chilly last night. My phone's showing 25. I can see my breath. So from the 80s we were having, yesterday was chilly, and last night got really cold. All right, I'll bring you guys back. Something exciting happens. Otherwise, it's the same as always on the spraying. Fill it, blow it out, fill it, blow it out. All right, we're all done with wheat. We just finished that quarter over the hill, 1.5 miles. I ran home, got the tanker, met Bob at this 80. And he literally pulled in right as I pulled up, so you can't see in there. I was up here checking to make sure we had enough 1034 to get this 80 done, and started on another one. It's our second shot of nitrogen on these. Like I said, this corn ground will be corn ground. First year for this one, we did not have the wheat on it. We had the double crop beans on it. Absolutely horrendous this year. Everybody's were. And we're putting on 20 gallon of 32 and 7 gallon of 1034. Good morning. Project for this morning. This has a drop down dolly. Right there, it's old oil field trailer. So instead of a landing gear you can crank down, it drops down. Well, that's fine, except for it's about 4 inches too long. And we have a heck of a time getting this truck out from under it. And the other one we can drop Freightliner around there. We can drop the airbags on it, but it still doesn't, I mean, we can't get high enough to get the trailers higher than the truck. So even the Freightliner, it does us no good. Am I going to be this way today? If we cut those dollies off and the trailer sits lower, it's not a problem getting out from under them. But when it's too high, it's a problem. And a question for you guys. Has anybody tried these? Never have tried them. They're not cheap, but I have one set up. We always use the cutoff wheels, and you and I both know they do come apart once in a while. So we're gonna see how this works. Well, guys, I'm gonna probably halfway through, maybe a little more with that one. I went and got a Porter cable, new one, the abrasive. I'm gonna finish cutting through it and see if I can tell any difference in the two. Guys, I'm not 100% sure what to tell you. Number one, they were full of dirt. And I ended up burning up the Porter cable. That's what we got left of it. It didn't explode. And I went back to this one. This one definitely, obviously cuts wider. So I think it takes a lot more horsepower. It definitely pulls the grinder harder. I don't know. If these wouldn't explode, I think it actually was faster. So anyway, I'll probably try to clean these out, clean these up, knock these off, put the plate back on, and hopefully that'll be enough. Cut 4 inches out of it. I got them off, got most of that dirt knocked out. Not all of it. I was going to hit these with a plasma cutter, but with that dirt in there and being blind, that's not going to work. I got a DeWalt. This one's used. I'm going to try it on there. See, I've always been kind of preferential. What do you call it? I've always liked the DeWalts better than some of the others. So we'll see how it does. Alright, we got that one cut off. Needs some cleaning up. That's one DeWalt blade that was used. It's about done. It won't hardly reach now. Alright guys, they're put back. Not the greatest welds. That's that little Yes welder, Brent. It's that little Yes welder my boy bought. And it's windy today, and I didn't want to drag my Miller out. If this was structural, I would Probably take my time a little more, but since these are really no different than throwing a block under a landing gear, all your pressure's down. They'll be just fine. Took 4 inches out. You can see on this truck, it's still gonna be just a hair. Ground will be soft, it'll settle in and be fine. The other truck sits a little higher, so I think that project's done. Back to the cutoff wheel. I don't think I'm sold. They're expensive, and I think the DeWalt cutting wheel did way better than the Porter cable. So DeWalts are kind of pricey, but seem to last pretty well. Tankers on Bob's little truck. We'll fill it with water. Still got some 1034 in the back. We're gonna get to Justin. He's gonna use it. Got that one off. Dollies worked good. And got a couple things I want to do to this one before I hook it back up. These two tires, both of them, same axle, going down about every 2 days. And I'll grease the fifth wheel and a few things. I'll show you guys real quick how to grease a fifth wheel. That's how we've done them all over the years. I see guys using grease guns. Steel end, pull the other end off. And you don't want to get your shirt in that. She was a little dry. We use the whole tube just because once you do that to it, empty. We got a helper. Goofed up and showed up. What? I told him I had a helper that goofed up and showed up. Is the battery good, Gib? What? Is the battery good? Yep. Well, that's weird. Not moving it? Alright. Brent broke my 1-inch air. That 3/4 will generally take them off. Did you get one? Nope. Alright. This is a 3/4 earthquake. Here, Gab. Gab, don't brown my wrench over it. I'll get you air hose. Got a special 5/8 air hose that goes directly on the tank. Alright, we'll see if the 3/4 earthquake will take them off. You're slipping, Milwaukee. This one had a screw in it. That one had a nail in it. This one's going back together. Brent, like an idiot, I didn't line up that valve stem. Well, I guess there was no weights on them, so farm truck. That thing works well. I'll show you on the next one. I had to use it on this one, but I was busy. Maybe I'll make Gibson do this one. Teaching these boys a trade. He don't have enough lead in his pants. He didn't soap it very good, Brent. go right on over with it, Gib. You're all right. Go ahead.
One more, you go.
2 more.
What?
2 more.
Not with the other bar, if we'd have just put it.
I told you 2 more bites. We're trying to teach the kid. He just won't listen. Now he's trying to prove a point instead of listening to me.
Use that other bar. If you can get it.
Just go halfway. I'd have had that tire on already.
This one,
Gibson, half of half.
if you would have
Goofball.
started this, I could make it work with this one. I put the wrench in the back. It's still waiting. Hold on. Well, you already started.
That's why I don't like that one at the end. You can't get it in there. Now you're gonna bend my bar.
Well, if you'd have oiled it, this thing is dry.
We're still gonna do it Dad's way.
I don't want to bend your bar.
Well, don't bend my bar. Let it up a little. Cut the edge off over, Gib. Yeah, they still didn't get it.
You get her. Hit her right there on the face.
Yep, right there.
This inside or out?
That's outside.
See, I have aluminum, so I know which one. Well, that's right.
All right, Gib. Get the valve core in this one.
This was only 85.
This one's slow as hell.
But you gotta hold it.
That's aired up, Gib. Bring it over.
You might have got it. Not quite.
Flip it over. Shove it down in there. Hit it. Nope. You did it wrong. You gotta let it blow back or it will hold the bead open. Get some air. Let it blow it back. There you go. Oh, those 2 are patched. I put a stop on my... I've never seen one that didn't have a catch on it right here, so I put a rod on there. I don't know, it's probably just... Let's go and get some water around. Alright guys, this is what we got on this truck. We're off the ground about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That's with the suspension up. Like I said, I can drop the suspension. I can drop the air suspension and get under it, where Bob's truck just has spring ride. So we had to make them, or I had to make them, to where his would hook up. This one we can adjust. I'm gonna get this put up, start loading water. All right, this one's completely full. Top tank, this tank, front 2 tanks. If I start that hose when I start filling, generally I can get it full. That's 3,000 gallon, but if it takes you an hour, that well, as you see up there, pumps pretty good. It's a 32 gallon a minute pump, and we get honest 27 gallon a minute. So you can figure that if you pump for 45 minutes to an hour, it adds up. I'm going to get this one out of the way. I can fill the front tank on the tanker. The back tank, as I told you earlier, still got 1034 in it. So later, guys.